Hey everyone, my name is Jesse, and this is the Auditorium. I react to video game music for the first time as a musician myself. Today is the return of Blueprints. We're listening to In the Dim, followed by Vanitas from the channel Trig and Guset. And I am assuming that is a composer. Yes, actually says right here too. Trig and Guset. I heard this game once, not too long ago. I don't remember what it sounded like, but it wasn't... I know it's a recent game. Also, I just found out that the name is like a play on words from like blueprints from like the schematic and stuff like that. So, okay, let's get into it. I have no thoughts here. I kind of wish I remember what it sounded like, but it's been a while. In the Dim. No context on these. Woodwind, I believe. What is that? It's not a bassoon, is it? The oboe? Maybe it is. Creepy ambience. A little Pink Pantherish. Yeah. Kind of sounds like it would be a bassoon just by the looks of it, but let me know. Excuse me. Lovely. I'm getting very night feels here. I hear this, I think of cities at night, but also it's called In the Dim. You know, I can see like the curved street lamps and all that. Let me see what this game was about again. Spookiness though. It's kind of fitting for Halloween month. Puzzle adventure game with roguelike. Okay, that sounds kind of familiar. Looks like it all takes place indoors, maybe like a mansion. It's like most of the screenshots I'm getting. Is this like a murder mystery? Maybe the whole soundtrack is like this then, where it's like a ambience of this house or mansion that it looks like. I'm reading about it. This is a composer, Trig and Guset. Game challenges the player to explore a mansion with ever-shifting rooms that change every day, represented by ad hoc construction of the mansion's 45 rooms through the drafting of randomized cards representing new rooms, with an initial goal to reach a hidden 46th room. In addition, the mansion includes lore and other mysteries that can be solved by the player, leaving puzzle threads that can extend beyond the initial goal. Blueprints was developed over 8 years by solo developer Tonda Rose. Rose was influenced by the illustrated book Maze, Solve the World's Most Challenging Puzzle by Christopher Manson, and other puzzle books along with tabletop games that featured drafting. Received critical acclaim upon release. That's cool. So this is like a pure inspiration from like their own hobby. That's kind of nice. I think like when I read that right there, the last part, it made me think of those I Spy books, which I think millennials will know what I'm talking about, but I don't know if they're still being made. Which, by the way, those are real like photographs. I didn't know that until like much later. I mean, I figured they were like super hyper realistic at the time as a kid, but I didn't realize why. Then I found out like the person. I think I could be wrong about this, but I'm pretty sure like the author of those books, creator of the I Spy series, did everything as far as like photography, the puzzles themselves, the lighting, everything. You just kind of like angled it perfectly. Which is I don't know. I really enjoyed those things because I don't know. I guess that was what my youth was about. It was like, where's Waldo and I Spy? Find the thing. But when I heard that, it just kind of made me think of like, oh, what if someone took the idea of that and turned it into a game? And it kind of makes me think about, because I'm gonna be honest, the song, as great as it was and ambient as it was, it didn't stir a lot of like creative juices. But I feel like they do quite a bit in the game, obviously. Because it seems like this is a thinking game, right? You're going through stuff, solving puzzles, doing other stuff. And it sounds like maybe elements of kind of like escape rooms too. Like I, for example, play an escape room game. I think it's called Escape Simulator on Steam. It's like $5. I forgot what it is. But, first person, you just walk around, get clues, and there's like usually 10 or so puzzles you got to solve before you can get the key to get out. I feel like it has elements of like that and much more, and I don't know, there's just something about that. So what I did get from all that, the music, was that this is a really immersive thing. I could see this developer who had this like vision from the beginning, with all these toys, hobbies, books, etc., and kind of jumbled them up into a video game in this case. But also, they were hearing stuff like this in their mind. You know what I mean? So I'm getting like really creative with it artistically. That's what I mean. Because on the outside, looking in, I'm doing it a disservice. Because it's a puzzle game, one of the most immersive style games there are, where you have to be in there. I can't think of many puzzle games where a whole lot of do is happening. So it makes total sense. And I can feel that like kind of haunting sort of interesting vibe. I still don't know what's up with the whole blue and the name thing, but it's cool. I'm not sure if my initial guess of night was correct, but I don't know. Let me know if this game ever takes place outside of this dimension, or if it's just all centered there. That was cool. So I mean, I love that. I love Woodwind. There was nothing wrong with it. It's just that would totally sound good in game, as I'm struggling to figure things out. But it's very creative. Vanitas is the next song. It's a lot shorter. Let's go. That, I don't know what that means. I've heard that word before. Another game that does this a lot is not similar at all, is Hollow Knight. Lot of ambience everywhere, and then you fight a boss, and then it goes up. But for the most part, it's a lot like this, and it works. I couldn't imagine anything else in Hollow Knight. Vanitas is a visual art genre. Oh. Oh, today I learned that this style of art has a name to it. It's hard to describe. I guess you'd have to look it up yourself. But it looks like old, mansion paintings. I don't know how to describe it. Like, it's just this like kind of realistic paint style. I think this is a game I want to watch be played. Like, watch a playthrough online. At least for like an hour, you know, get a turn the lights off, especially for Halloween. I don't know. It's official October here, so. Oh, cool. Harmony. Same instrument, I believe. Can't tell if that's an octave or not. I'm really curious on what the first time I heard it, the soundtrack was like. If it was more of the same. And I wonder if it ever deviates from that. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but okay. I kind of want to do something. I want to see the top comment of both songs to see if it might spoil it, so be wary. It might spoil it for me too, but I'm kind of just very curious what they say. Well, this one's reading a poem. It's a poem, but I don't know if it's spoilers. I'm going to read it anyways. From Gar Inc. And as it was foretold, I am awakened by the sound of a dropping coin. You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara. And I suspect that you wish me to look into your future. That's the top comment on that. On the song we just heard. And for In the Dim is hearing the second half of this track. Playing game for the first time hits harder than anything in any game I've played for a long time. And the composer loved that comment. Man, isn't YouTube so cool? Think about it. I don't know. Like, just think about the idea of like being younger without, having that kind of interaction with a composer or an author or something. Like, they can just be like, "I like that comment" or something. I remember the other day. It's somewhat related, but it's not at all because I'm nothing like this. But that was a couple months ago. I typically heart comments all the time if it's something not stupid, and I don't know, I did it, and then like they immediately replied like, "Oh my god, Jesse loved my comment. That's so crazy." Blah blah blah. I'm like such a big fan. Like, just a normal person, just another guy behind the keyboard, But that just made me think of that, anyways. But you just never know how you can make someone's day, I guess. So yeah, for sure. This is, I don't know. And I'm saying this in like just the utmost respect. I don't know if I would recommend this as to listen to on its own. It's very good. And I could almost even see it like having its own, like a live show too. I don't know. I just feel like this is an all encompassing just arch that needs to go together. And I feel like taking parts of it away from it, I don't know. I don't know. I can't explain it. The harmony is gone there. None of this is bad, though. But I also don't think people would disagree with that. From what I've read, seen, heard, this is an experience. And it's all combined. But I mean, from the outside in, yeah, all I could say is sure. I love the instrument choices. I love the ambience, but that's pretty much as far as I can say. So I like it, but that's kind of it. Like what else? I can't say anything else. Great. Let me know if these are two composers or if that's just their name. And yeah, I can't wait to see what else Blueprints. I'm very curious about the soundtrack, regardless, because it's my second time hearing it, and I don't know. There's a lot of questions. Anyways, that was In the Dim and Vanitas. Oh, by the way, I now know what Vanitas means. And, I guess I should say that I'm assuming that song title is just simply referring to either a hallway or a room with a lot of paintings in it, because Vanitas apparently means like that art style. And when I think of mansion, I think of those like portraits with that kind of smeared paint. Not smeared. Whatever word I'm trying to think of, but so yeah, that's my guess. Thank you for the request, and thanks to everyone you see on screen. I couldn't be here without them. Thanks to you for watching. My name is Jesse in the auditorium. Take it easy.